Welcome everybody. We are doing some more acrylic painting, pouring, whatever you want to call it. This time we are going to try a swipe. This will be my first attempt at a swipe. And I thought, well, we'll just do rainbow colors with a white top. I've got my paper towels ready. I don't know what you call it, the part that you take over the top to swipe with. I didn't have any plastic binder kind of stuff that I see used on the videos, but what I thought I would try is this. It's a silicone cookie mat. And I bought it for when I was making cookies, and I never use it because I use great big old cookie sheets rather than regular size cookie sheets. So I thought, well, since I've never used them, let's try it for this and kind of go from there. I also forgot we're going to try putting parchment paper down on top of the vinyl. And the reason for that is my friend who is making or experimenting with the skins, the weave pattern on the vinyl. Oh, that was my phone. Didn't know what that was. The weave pattern on the vinyl comes through the acrylic paint. So in order to try to make the sample smoother for her, in case she really does want to do stuff with it, I'm going to try putting the parchment down first and getting her samples that way. I end up putting the skins on parchment anyhow. Here's the blue ones waiting for her. I wrap it up in parchment anyhow so it doesn't stick to itself. The ends are going to stick to itself, but the inside won't. So we thought we'd give that a try. It's probably not a big enough piece, but it'll at least give me an idea if that keeps the weave from coming up. So we're doing a rainbow. We've got red, and I'm using Apple Barrel bright red. I've got a ring light too. Does that help? It doesn't really show the bottle very well though, does it? There you go. Apple Barrel red. For orange, I combined that red and this yellow. And this is my yellow part of the rainbow. So those two combined and made orange. I did it half and half to just keep it even. I didn't want to worry about numbers. Green, I'm using Artist Loft Sap Green. It's hard to read that, sorry. I've got vines covering up my window so I don't have any natural light coming in. For my blue, I'm using Brilliant Blue by Artist Loft. And indigo, I'm using True Navy. Whoops, there we go. Apple Barrel True Navy. And then for my violet, I mixed the True Navy and the bright red Apple Barrel. And the color is separating a little bit in here. I don't know if it's because I have it too thin or not. I don't think it's too thin. I think I've got them all the same consistency. We will find out. This is going to be interesting. My top swipe is going to be white, which is Titanium White by Artist Loft. It's hard to line things up when everything is opposite in the camera. And then something I'm going to try is a spritz. Let me see if I can get it to line up for you guys. That right there. And this is soapy water. And I'm hoping it gives me cells like silicone but different. But this had an interesting effect when I watched Olga from Sam. Is that the name of her site? Smart Acrylic Materials. And then she has something else after that on her name. I forget what it is. I just joined her Facebook group just to get some ideas about things and go from there. I did put detergent in all the colors except for the white. It's a laundry detergent. It's the high capacity. What is it? EC. No, I forget what it is. But it's for the high concentration soap. I'm feeling a little spastic, and I apologize for that. I don't know why I'm feeling a little spastic. All right, so I watched a video on this. I think there may be a few different ways to do this, but we're going to try this way. So here's the red. Whoops. Put a little bit more down there. That might be too much red. Let's do some orange. Let's do some yellow. I might have this too thin. Green. And I'm putting too much paint on. Blue. Indigo. A little bit up in that corner. And, well, as soon as I can grab the stick right, violet. All right. I don't need to move much. Just need to tilt it a little bit so that all of the canvas is covered. One thing I've realized is I'm not good at making sure that back side is covered. Like that corner right there. Okay. So now we're ready for our swipe. I'm going to put the white at your end so I can drag towards me. I tried to make this a little bit thinner than the rest, but I don't know if I did it well or not. going to take the smaller end of my silicone. Well, that's kind of cool. There's a little bit too much white on this end though, so I'm going to drag it a little bit more. That might let me control it a little better. There we go. That's a proper swipe. I might not need my mister. Now that second swipe I did get a little bit more muddying, but I hope that clears up a little bit. And then the mister, you can kind of see what that did. I think my paint is a little too thin, but I'm not disappointed in what I've got. It is making it harder for my paint to stick to the ends though, the edges. Now, that's more cells than I like, but it gives me a good idea about things. I'm going to move things just a little bit. One, I think it'll help with the edges. Get some of the extra paint off, stretch those cells out a little bit. So it's more muddied on my end than it is on your end. But considering this is my first swipe, I'm really pleased. Yeah, all covered on that side. I'll try to use these paper towels for the next ones I do, so I'm not wasting too much. I don't see a lot of bubbles, so that's good. I was a little worried about that while I was mixing it up. Now, I didn't keep it as a true swipe because I did move the paint around. There's actually, well, we'll actually just leave it like that. Kind of go from there. I'll get some close-up pictures for you guys. And that's it for this swipe, my very first swipe. Tell me what you think down below. Thanks, guys.